Good morning, I just woke up. It's just gone 8 o'clock on Thursday morning. I'm having a day at home today, except I've got a medical appointment later this afternoon. I'm trying to get all my oddsy and endsy things done today so I can have an afternoon out tomorrow because I really fancy another one. My daughter's actually still in, but she's leaving any minute now to go to college. She's got a later start today, so she came home again last night because she didn't have to get up quite so early today. This is my new nightie, by the way, that I got in Peacocks in Cardiff the other day. Excuse the funny lighting, it's because it's just dark still, basically. It's not really light. It's an overcast day as usual. That noise you might hear is the bin men. It's cold, but it's not biting icy cold. Well, I'm going to start my very exciting day by unloading this dishwasher and putting some dirty stuff back in it that's accumulated over the evening. 8:35 now, my coffee's made. I've just had a little sip, it's delicious. I've sorted out the dishwasher, so the next load is running. Been wiping down my surfaces and all that. I have got the biggest mountain of washing to put away. I would fold it up and put it in the basket, but it's already full. We had a bit of a fridge calamity last night, and it wasn't fridge magnets this time. IB opened the door and he went and yanked it open like that, and it jerked the fridge, and Izzy's lunchbox fell out. I had done too much of my pastery stuff last night, so it could be a cold pasta salad in her lunchbox for her packed lunch today. Well, it came out. It's a cheapy Tupperware thing. I think it was an Asda's own one, and the click lock on it just wasn't very good, and the lid came off and it went everywhere, and she topped it up with the expensive, well, reduced to clear expensive olives that I got from Tesco last night all over the floor. There was a bit left in the pan, so she just cobbled a bit of that together. She just had to have an extra roll with it. So yes, that was a bit of a bummer. Naughty fridge. It is a long editing day for me today. I've been at it since about 9. It's now 12:15. I am nowhere near finished. I'm making a cup of tea. More tea. It's the second one. My medical appointment's been cancelled. I was supposed to see the practice nurse. It was meant to be a medication review, but because apparently somewhere on my files it's been requested that I look into HRT. And that can only be done with the GP, apparently, not a practice nurse. So it's been cancelled, and I can't make another appointment because they open them every day, like in the morning when the surgery opens, and you have to ring in the morning. And the one that they could offer me, I wasn't able to do because I'm going to be away. So I've got to ring at 8 o'clock on Monday morning to book an appointment to see the GP. So that's all held up now. With the old menopause malarkey, if you're new to this channel, I suddenly just started going through the menopause at 45. I'm nearly 48. Very soon. Symptoms wise, I think the worst, I've always suffered from urine infections, like pretty much all my adult life, and that has just got so much worse with changes, physical changes due to low estrogen to the body. So this is why, basically. I actually do still have hot flushes, actually. According to blood tests, I've absolutely gone through the menopause, and that's like about a year and a half ago, something like that. I mean, officially, you're supposed to have gone 24 months since your last period to officially have gone through menopause, but according to my blood tests, I've already gone through it ages ago. But anyway, so there's a little bit of like, has she, hasn't she, going on between various medical professionals in my life at the moment. But anyway, I don't know, I have or I haven't. Whatever, still getting some hot flushes now and then, but for the most part it's just the delicate downstairs area that's awfully prone to just coming on with full-blown urine infections, which are completely incapacitating when they come on and require antibiotics. So yeah, I gather these things are different from person to person. Anyway, for the record, in case anyone's interested, I don't know if you are, you might be like holding hands over your ears, but nobody talks about menopause. This is the thing. It's like, I was so amazed. I just couldn't believe it when my ladies' monthly times just stopped. And for me, it happened during the pandemic. So I had a bit of a theory at the time that it was because I was just completely isolated from all males. I thought my body knows that there are no males around, so it's just not bothering to put the effort into, you know, getting ready for periods and all that. But then I also thought it might have been underlying stress, because there was a stressful time in the pandemic. I know we kept a brave face on things and we just kept going as we did, you know. We didn't know how things were going to pan out. We didn't know if there was going to be a massive infrastructural breakdown and we're all going to end up going feral, you know, and not having electric and gas. Like, this was going through our heads. So underlying it all, I think it was a stressful time. So I also thought it could have been that just made them stop, because stress can affect your periods. But every 6 months I had a tiniest hint of something. My last tiniest hint of something was November before last, so there we are. And I need to go back and carry on editing my video. I am nowhere near finished. It's 2:45 now. I finally finished editing my video and done the thumbnail, and I'm waiting for it to do stuff now before I can do the next bit when I upload it. Anyway, I've had lunch very quickly, and while that video is exporting, I think it could be time. Attempt number 2, and we'll see how long it lasts, won't we? I don't know if it's just my hair or if it's the brand. Has anybody else experienced live hair dyes and like can compare them to other ones? Particularly with how long do they last before they fade? That's what I'm wondering. Well, here I am doing my usual round 2. I actually remembered to put Vaseline around my extremities of my hairline this time, but I still struggle to wash the blue stuff off. I've tried, you know, while it's relatively fresh. Anyway, we'll see how this comes out. I'm going to go and carry on working at my desk now and hopefully don't drip dye anywhere. 3:45 update. I've got the conditioner in now, so I've rinsed it out. I've got the conditioner in. It looks very peculiar with my hair all bunched up like that. But anyway, yeah, I heard a bit of somebody knocked on the door just as I was putting my conditioner in, so that was a bit awkward. I ended up blundering my way down the stairs, trying to stick the towel over my head to soak it up. All conditioner going in my eyes, and then they were gone by the time I got there because it took a bit of a while. Okay, I've rinsed the conditioner out and blow dried it. It's very dark. It reminds me of Sonny and Cher. Hang on, well it did initially. I've kind of moved the parting around a bit now. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, yeah, well, it's all right, isn't it? It's topped up. It looks more black than anything, really, but I'm not convinced that I applied it evenly last time either, so I've made a bit more of an effort to try and evenly distribute the gunge around this time. Anyway, let's see how long it lasts. Next thing I need to do today is reorder my prescription, because I was supposed to have a prescription review appointment. It's been cancelled, so I'm going to see what I can reorder. You see, I've got to a point where you've got to have your prescription review before they'll send you any more, so I'll just have to get what I can get, but it could be weeks now till I can get that appointment. Because I'm going to be away a lot, you see. Oh, yeah, doesn't 4 o'clock mean coffee time, like a brand new thing I've just invented yesterday? I think that might be rather nice, actually. I need to sort out my travel insurance for my trips away as well, and I want to try and get that done today, which is why I'm not walking to the pharmacist, because I would walk to the pharmacist and try and reorder the stuff in person just for a change of scene, because I've been at my desk all day. I'm sick of it. I want to get my jobs done so I can have tomorrow afternoon out. I want to go on a little afternoon jaunt for fun. This day and age is an absolute swine. I just picked up my phone to ring up the pharmacy. First thing I see is notifications, and within seconds, mindlessly, I'm on Instagram scrolling because somebody wanted to send me a message who was probably a spammer anyway. Next thing, scroll. Oh, it's a trap. I keep falling into it. I had all those notifications disabled for the longest time. Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. The problem was I was just so bad at getting back to people, because I was just forgetting that I even had an Instagram for weeks on end, and then finding that some poor person, a viewer, had sent me a message and asked me a question, and I completely ignored them. So I was like, I'm gonna have to have my notifications on, because I don't want to do that. It comes across as rather rude. So yeah, I couldn't get through, so I'll have to try either calling back later or try and go in person later. I want to sort out my travel insurance first. That's kind of a priority. Oh, look, my coffee's doing. Now, this milk that I bought on special offer from Asda's before, I really like it, and my friend came over last weekend as well, and she really liked it as well. She always has non-dairy milk in her tea and coffee too. Yum. Right, back upstairs I go. Hey, great news. I just opened up the email of the travel health insurance provider that I usually use, the last one that I had, just so I could get his contact details. And I was scanning my eyes down the document that was there, and I did have annual travel insurance policy. I don't need to get it. I already have it. I thought I did. The thing is, the last time I scanned my eyes down the document, I noticed a thing where it said maximum trip 30 days, and I think that's where I got it into my head that I'd just done a single trip one. But it's fine. I'm reprinting it out now because I can't remember what I did with it. So I'm delighted, because obviously that was going to be quite a big expense, which I now don't have today. Yay. And saved me a bit of time as well, of course. I have an Algarve holiday folder, and it's not very organised, but that can get tucked into it for now. I am zonked out on my bed. It is 5 p.m. This is what I've been doing. I've made a list so I could just tell you, because I was just busy getting on with it and not filming it. I reordered my prescription by the telephone, and all is fine and tickety-boo, and I'll be able to collect that hopefully just in time before I go on my trip next week. I know it's coming up soon. It's not the Algarve next week though, something else. Also, I've ordered something for my holiday. You are not going to be very excited by this. It's an external hard drive to back up my footage that I film out there, because I wanted to have it in addition to the ones that I have at home with all my other stuff backed up on it. Because imagine if I filmed 2 weeks worth of Algarve vlogs and then lost the footage. That would just be a disaster, so I got that. They've come down in price since I used to get them years ago. Blimey, much cheaper. It was like, I don't know, 30 quid or something, so pleased for that. I have been doing a lot of backing up and deleting off my MacBook because as a daily vlogger, it does not build up fast. It is a relentless struggle to beat it into submission so I don't completely clog my hard drive up, so that's just part of my routine really. I've been chasing a potential customer. Sometimes people make inquiries, ask you if you're available, so you've got to check with all the band members if everybody's available, which can take time if they've got to check with people as well, and sometimes, you know, there's a rippling out effect of, but anyway, it takes a while, then you get back to them, and then sometimes they don't ever get back to you again, and so it's kind of good to know if you can tell the band members free that date up in your diary again, it's not happening. So anyway, I've done a bit of that, and very uninteresting, sorting out my subscribe and save account on Amazon because it had the wrong card details in, so I haven't had any subscribe and save items for months because I haven't been getting around to it, but I knew that I didn't need it, so it was fine. But anyway, sorted now. And I'm going to have a rest. I'm going to sit on my bed and watch a video for a bit. That's what I'm going to do and finish my cold coffee off. And I know I should be practicing my flute, but honestly, I'm just writing it off for today because I just spent so long editing. I want to rest. I'm tired. Okay, I've had a rest. I'm feeling most rejuvenated, and now I'm going to tackle the laundry mountain. Good grief, I actually managed to get to the bottom of it. Oh my gosh. The amount of film inside my fridge is getting a bit silly now, but I just opened it to like think, what else can I add to my dinner that I'm cooking? And I thought, what are these? Are they tiny little potatoes down here? No, they are flipping olives. I thought that pot had gone down a bit. What's happened here? I mean, I'm still tastes alright. Oh, how annoying. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, I'm about to hang yet more washing out. Now I've just put that other lot away. I'm frying up some veggie sausages, non-two, aubergine and celery. And I'm going to add some spinach shortly and some tomatoes. And now I've got some pasta, just enough for one portion. I suppose I better deal with the olive situ. I gathered them all up in a separate pot and I thought, I know, if I just cook them, then that'll kill any bacteria, won't it? I'll just eat them as part of my meal. Well, that was a right pain in the butt cleaning all that olive stuff out of the fridge. They left a trail of garlic and herb destruction wherever they rolled. It was everywhere. It even got underneath glass shelves, underneath, where they hadn't actually got underneath. The olives hadn't got underneath, but somehow the garlic and herb stuff was stuck underneath. I'll show you where it was stuck. It was underneath this shelf here. They had only got as far as, well, I don't know, on the shelf maybe, but not underneath it. How on earth? There were no olives underneath. So, I don't know. It's appeared again. And that's the thing, I was wiping it with this cloth and it was clean, and I'd look again and it was back. Like, how did that happen? I don't even know. I've just seen another bit as well. Oh, I'm there. Oi, it's my nice clean new fridge. Not anymore. Anyway, I'm going to get on. Look, I've added tomatoes to that. It's cooking nicely. Pasta's nearly done. I haven't hung my laundry out because honestly, cleaning that fridge took ages. It was re-dirtying itself the moment the cloth had swept over it. So I'll do it now when I turn the camera off. I'm hoping to have an afternoon out tomorrow, so wish me luck with that. So maybe the next vlog you see of me will be me having an afternoon out, hopefully, because I cleared a bit off the list today. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you liked it. If you would like to watch more videos from me, do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.